Khan. Alright, Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. The bonus to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the overleg. Hope this video will be edifying. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now, topic that I want to be talking about today is concerning once you out, man. You know, once you out, then that's it. You know, there ain't no hey, the Most High might have mercy upon you and bring you back, you know, but most of these dudes that's fell out of the truth, hey, they in a worse case, man. You know, they in a worse case, you know, or they get kicked out. You know, all of a sudden they start believing in different doctrines and stuff like that. And then basically talking shit about the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. You know? This Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 11. As a dog returned to his vomit, so a fool returned to his folly. And that's what happens when people get kicked out. All of a sudden they back on their bullshit. They back on smoking weed. They back on selling weed and stuff like that, or even worse, man. You know, and that's it, man. They return and go back to their worldly things. Once you out, man. You know, once you out. And people playing like it's some kind of game or something like that. People don't understand how heavy this work actually is, man. You know, don't take it lightly, because it is not something that you should be taking lightly. You know, verse 13. The slothful man saith, there's a lion in the way, a lion is in the streets. You can use this also concerning in the truth, man. You know, if dudes want to make up excuses why they don't want to study and stuff like that, or making excuses why you don't want to come to camp, hey, check yourself, man, and check that spirit that you're into, because hey, that ain't something good, man. You know, that ain't something good at all. You basically, you on thin ice, so to say. Let me see. This Luke chapter 9 verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Shemashai. So once you put your hand to the plow, you come on the Passover, you in the truth, you go to camp, you in camp. Every day, not every day, every week you on the highways and byways, week in and week out, you know, and you looking back like, no, I shouldn't have done this, you know, why did I did this and stuff like that. Hey, then you ain't fit for the kingdom of the Most High Bashim Yashai, man. You know, then you ain't fit, because you looking back. You basically like Lot's wife, man. You know, Lot's wife looked back. Meanwhile, the angels told her, do not look back. She looked back anyway, man. Look back anyway, because she loved that that queendom, that society. You know, and we hate the society, because we know what they're pushing. That vibration that they're pushing. They're pushing that vibration of Satanism, man. You know, that do as thou will spirit, man over, female over the man, stuff like that. That's all backwards shit. You know, it's Matthew chapter 22 and verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. You see, so, hey, many are called, few are chosen, man. So once you're in this truth already, hey, you should be happy that the Most High Yahweh Shemashai opened up your eyes to knowing, like, hey, you're an Israelite, you know, and you having the 100% truth, starting from the elders and apostles on down on Great Millstone. You know, you should be happy, man. You should be thankful and not making excuses. Um, yeah, this, that, such and such. Stop it, man. And dudes that do that, most of these dudes that doing that kind of stuff, eventually they fall out, man. So just check yourself, man, because you don't want to be one of those kind of persons that basically that happens to, basically, you know. So let me see. This Matthew chapter 12 and verse 30. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattered abroad. You see, so if you ain't with our Lord Yahweh Shai, you against him, man. If you ain't with Yahweh Shai, you against him. Plain and simple. You know, you cannot serve two masters, man. You see, so you make a choice. Either you're in the world or out of the world. You know, either you down with the society, with this world, or you be like, the hell with this world, man. Which one you choosing? Because you cannot choose both. You cannot be like Lot's wife. You know, looking back at the last second, like, no, actually I made the wrong decision. Come on now. Once you out, man. That's why these dudes are waxing worse and worse, man. The house of Saul. You see what these other camps be doing, man. Yeah, Esau can be saved. Or they come up with some wild doctrines, man. You know? For filthy lucre's sake, making a Patreon. What else? Basically using the truth for money. You know? You have dudes saying, yeah, you can pop your wife in the butt, you know, butthole. Come on, man. That's all things that, hey, that is not right, man. That is not right. Those things are all off, man. You know, having dreadlocks while you in the camp teaching stuff like that. Meanwhile, the elders and apostles from Great Millstone on down been showing y'all like, hey, dreadlocks is a heathen custom, man. You know, you cannot even comb your hair. It's dirty, man. Do you know the process of getting dreadlocks? It's like you have to not wash your hair for like 2 weeks or something like that, man, or even more. You know, you can wet it a little and then basically turn it so you have some so it's like free-form dreads. It goes by its own. But the process is not washing your head for a long time, man, which is dirty as hell. You see, it's not an Israelite custom, you know. Now, this is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. Then he said, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they entered in and dwelt there. So what I just read was this. Person came into the truth. Alright, that unclean spirit is gone out of that man. Now he washed clean through our Lord Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shem Yashai, you know, being washed clean by the words, you know. So now you're in your right mind again. You have that water. You ain't like these people that have these dry bones, you know, which is talking about in Ezekiel 37. You have now that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you now have that water, you know. You have that food. So you ain't in that dead state anymore. Now the person he falls off, or he doesn't want to basically follow the Most High Bashim Yashai anymore, and he wants to basically be wicked, and he wants to do what he want to do, basically. So basically being wicked, yeah. Then the unclean spirit that was gone out of him then he comes back, and now, listen, now the dude has no protection. He has no hedge around him because he was following Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. Then he had that hedge around him. That unclean spirit went out of him. But then that unclean spirit came back as soon as the dude fell off. As soon as the dude didn't want to follow Yahweh Hashem Yeshua anymore, that hedge was gone. You know, that protection was gone. So now he came back, and look what he did. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself. More wicked than himself. You see? And they entered in and dwelt there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. You see? So the first state of that man, or actually the last state, and the last state of that man, so the last state of that man was worse than before he came into the truth, man. You see? And that's just how it goes, man. You had a dude, he was in the truth and stuff like that. All of a sudden he fell off, and now all of a sudden he hooked up with a transformer, man. You know, he hooked up with a transformer. You cannot make this shit up, man. Come on now. You cannot make stuff like this up, man. This is reality, man. Come on. The dude dude hooked up with a transformer, man. Come on. Meanwhile, he knows about the truth. He knows what Leviticus is talking about. What the book, what the scripture in Leviticus is talking about. He knows all those things. But he fell off, so, you know. And that's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes. So yeah, man, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yashai, Bashem Kakadash. The bonus to the and the positive greatness and shalom to the hopeful leg. Hope this video was edifying and shalom.